Salutations, Bode Bonsas. We are finally here. Finally, the Anonymous Confessions video that I have been holding off for like months. Cause school and whatnot. Anyway, so you are looking amazing today. Get your snack, get something to eat, get your dog to cuddle with, get someone to cuddle with. I don't know. Get your emotional stuffed animal. I don't know. Get something to drink. Grab some orange goose. Let's get started. Whoa, that is bright. Okay. This time I put it on a dock and like double spaced it so I can actually read it because I have trouble reading. Number 46. When I was 3, I ate a whole bottle of Tabasco and rice. Huh. How big was the bottle? Maybe it was like the tiny ones. I have a tiny one somewhere. I think it's in here. Like this? Is it? I would hope it's a tiny one like this. I didn't even check if my microphone was working. Wait. Okay, I checked. The microphone is working. Anyway, moving on from the whole bottle of Tabasco and rice. Who let you do that? Anyway, 47. I don't know what to put because I don't want it to be like too much, but I live with my parents and they think I go to work at a restaurant every day, but I actually go with my boyfriend and he pays for basically everything. But right now he's visiting his mom in Mexico, so I've been sitting in my car alone every day. I miss him so much and it's winter here. Please help me. What should I do? He doesn't come back until after Christmas. Well, I'm hoping you're fine now because it is way after Christmas. It is way after Christmas. Anyway, there's more. Here's like another thing that I guess is less weird. It was my stepdad's birthday like a day ago, and I didn't get him anything because I'm mad at him. And now he's sick, and I kind of feel bad. But also he doesn't appreciate anything from me. He's like constantly mocking me and ridiculing me. And somehow he's better than my actual dad. Oh. So I don't know what to do about it. Anyways, bye Casey. Okay, I know I'm like really late, but I mean, if this was still closer, you could have still got him a birthday gift and just say that it arrived late. But it's kind of too late for that, so I don't know. I hope you're doing well. Sorry about that. I hope he starts being nice to you. And I hope you survived being without your boyfriend for Christmas. Okay, 48. When I went to overnight camp, I maybe kind of had a camp crush, and every morning during first period, we had 3 periods, 1 in the morning, 1 after lunch, and 1 after lunch. 1 after lunch twice? Okay, I think that means 1 in the morning, 1 before lunch, and then 1 after lunch. I think that's what they meant. Anyway, but after lunch, we can't go to some places because it's too dark. Anyways, I would go to one of the game courts and I would watch my crush in the mornings, and my friends took some photos of him in her digital camera. Princess! We talked about this. Don't take pictures of people without their permission. That's creepy. Don't do that. I do not condone that. Don't. They were good photos. But don't take pictures of people without their permission! Oh my brother. Also, there was this one boy at camp, a different one than before, and he made 2 of my friends, we can call them O and N, cry because he called N a bunch of names and O told her because she was being the messengers. So N told her that she had to be lying and she went to find the boy, and O told her that N was trying to find her and he ran away. A lot of people cried that night, and there was one girl in my cabin, E, and she told a lot of people who I liked. My brother! That's mean! You don't say stuff like that! I'm gonna find her and I'm gonna put her in the giraffe dungeon where all the evil giraffes go. And it made me so mad. She even told some counselors, and they let her? And no one in my group liked her very much, and it turned out because she tries to manipulate you into telling her secrets. But then she tells others your secrets. Well, that's all I have to say. Sorry for it being so long. Also, my friends keep calling my crush Chopped. That was a lot to unpack. Don't take pictures of people without their permission. Don't tell people who other people's crushes are. And if someone's calling your friend names, don't just sit there and then go and tell your friend, defend your friend, and then tell them. What else? Don't manipulate people into telling you secrets. And don't call people Chopped. It's mean. It's okay that it was long. It's okay. Also, it doesn't matter how long it is. As long as it's not like a full-on essay, I don't really care. I'll read the whole thing for you, princess. I only skip the ones that are inappropriate or aren't really confessions, or that's basically it. That's basically it. Anyway, so there was this kid in 5th grade that everyone either hated or loved. I hated him. So me and my friends were talking one day and I was like, what if I embarrass this kid? And he was a football player, so it was kind of a big deal to embarrass this kid. So while we were at recess, I walked over to him while he was playing football with all the popular kids and stuck my foot out while he was backing up. He ended up falling and had to go to the nurse's office and wear ice on his butt all day. To this day, he still doesn't know that it was me that caused that. Thanks for listening, girly. Love you. Sweetie! 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 Sweetie. That is really cuckoo crazy. But why did you hate him? I want to know. But that's not nice. Don't trip people and make them hurt their bum-bums. It's not nice. Unless it was like really mean. I don't know. I don't know what happened. I don't have any other context. Well, I hope his butt healed. I don't know. Anyway, 53. I'm dating an e-girl. Okay. Like one of those 2020 corpse TikTok e-girls. And I'm pretty sure she's just using me for my Venmo, but I can't say no to her because she is fine. Also, she cheated on me 8 times. What? But that's beside the point. Real nice girl though. If she cheated on you 8 times, that's not a real nice girl. You can find a better one. I promise you there are plenty of fish in the sea. Do not. You have a whole life to live. Please don't waste your time on people like that. Please. I'm sorry that's happening to you. 54. So when I was in middle school, right, and at the middle school, we had this like little homeroom class type of thing, and we call that Mustang Minutes because our mascot is a Mustang. Anyway, we use it to go to other teachers, catch up on homework and stuff. But me and my friends would be like, can we go to GSA? If you say no, you're homophobic. Would your teacher actually let you? Wait. Long story short, we did not go to GSA. Oh, okay. And we went to this really cool teacher's. Oh, wait. So you use that as an excuse to go to a different teacher's. Oh, okay. Where was I? Oh, we went to this really cool teacher's classroom. We'll call her Mrs. Smith. Not her name. Okay, good. And during this time period, her classroom would be very empty. So we would just chill out with her, and she had these really like giant cabinets, 2 of them, and we would basically just sit in those and play like music, talk, etc. My bestie and I sat on the top shelf of one of the cabinets. And there was this one time, right, where we're sitting in the cabinet, because why not? And the fire alarm goes off. Now me and my friend, who we'll call Green, are not sitting in the closet. But my best friend and this other girl, we don't like the other girls. We also don't like Green, but that's a story for another time. We're in the cabinets, right? And we see that Mrs. Smith has a giant ruler, like a meter stick. The ethical thing and help them out of this cabinet. Just kidding, we put the meter stick through the handles of the cabinet to lock them in there. And for the cherry on the cake, I scream, "Is that smoke?" And we book it. Miss Smith eventually let them out, and Bestie was like, low-key, I would have done the same thing. And you're great, keep doing you, I swear friends are okay, and sorry if there are grammatical issues, I use voice to chat. So what I'm getting out of this is that the person locked their friends in the cabinet and then just booked it. I mean, if you're close enough friends, that's a pretty funny joke. I would do something like that to my little sister, but I would let her out eventually. Yeah. 56. My confession is one time I created a school editing / gossip account on Instagram, and I would purposely shit people I didn't like or spread rumors about them. I've changed since then, please. The students and teachers found out about it, and the students got really mad and decided to bash a girl that they speculated had done it. Anyway, she moved schools and is like really depressed now. I feel so bad. You should feel bad! Sweetie, you can't just do that. What are we learning so far out of this confession? Don't spread like rumors, especially on social media, because that could hurt people really bad. Okay? And that was the whole confession. Okay. You should feel bad though. You really should. I cannot sugarcoat that. That's just mean. Anyway, 57. Okay, so I'm really ashamed of this, and first, I'm sorry if my vocabulary is weird. I'm French, so English isn't my first language. It's okay. Last year, I had a crush. Let's call him Pineapple Glitters. That is an amazing name. Wow. For my whole year, I want to say during all my 8th grade, I was in love with him. But I didn't say it to him this year. And next year, I was again in love with him, but I discovered that he loved my best friend.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Well, that's not good. I'm sorry. Here's the part for why I am so ashamed of this. Oh boy. Just because I was jealous, I told Pineapple Glitters a lot of bad things about my own best friend. I'm not proud. You shouldn't be proud, that's your best friend. Sweetie. Princess, please. Let's stop with the backstabbing. Oh boy. When my bestie learned that, we didn't talk to each other for 6 months. That's crazy, I know, but I don't know, we were dumb. Today, everything is fixed, and we remember that story and we laugh a lot. Well, I'm glad that you two were like able to get past that. That's good. That just means your friendship is really strong. Oh, and I didn't mention it, but when I said bad things about my best friend to Pineapple Glitters, he trusted me and stopped loving her. I feel so bad for him. That's all, bye. Okay. Well, moving on. 58, this is a long one. Okay, so in like October, I was talking to this guy who's in the grade above me, till suddenly he said he's not allowed to text me anymore. For what purpose? It was kind of a surprise because he'd been texting me stuff like nighty night, don't let the bed bugs bite, and stuff like that. So he said we could just try talking in person or texting in a group chat that no one talks in. So we did that for a while, until he said he couldn't text me at all. Then I heard from a friend that he doesn't like me anymore, so of course I was confused as heck, but I moved on. Then, like 3 weeks later, I got possessed by the ghost of YOLO. I texted him a picture of Lin-Manuel Miranda. Is it bad that I don't know who that is? Let me just Google this really quick because I have no idea who that is. Oh. Okay, never mind. I do know who that is. I just didn't know his name. Anyway, and he responded. So then, of course, I kept texting him, and I know I'm going to sound weird, but 2 days after that, I accidentally sent him one of those letters I can't send messages. Uh-oh. I was going to delete it before I could send it, but I accidentally hit send, so I unsent it before he read it. I changed the subject until he suddenly goes, wait, you need to tell me what you unsent. So I called him and yapped for like 6 minutes, and he didn't talk at all until I was done, and he said, alrighty, I guess I'll let you go then. Like, who says that? Oh. That's not good. So I thought we were all good till he just doesn't reply to one of my texts and he hasn't contacted me since. That conversation was November 28th through 30th. Then, out of nowhere today, he sends me a friend request on this app called Locket that we used to talk on. So of course I tell my friends, but then one of my friends says, girl, I heard from fake name, Lori, that he doesn't know why you keep texting him and that he doesn't like you anymore. So I said, huh? Because I don't like him, I just want my friend back. Anyways, sorry this was a really long confession. Sweetie! I don't know what to say, honestly. Wait. Well, I don't know. Is he still talking to you like right now? Because it's already March. Anyway. I don't know, I guess if he doesn't like want to talk to you, don't put effort in it because you can find other friends. I don't know. Give me an update in the comments if you're still here, I don't know. 59. So this isn't really a confession, but does my huzz like me? Okay, so when it was Halloween, I didn't have a costume and I was dressed up as a boy. So my huzz went to his desk and then walked straight to me. Uh-oh. And then he started talking to me. Ooh. And all he said was, what are you dressed up as? I said, I don't know. Well, you look like a janitor. And then he went over to my friend that sits right across from me and he was like, she looks like a janitor? While pointing his thumb at me, he was talking so loud I could hear it. Okay, the start of this is not good. Not to mention, literally in class, when I'm trying to do my work, he literally stares at me, and also, in English, 2 times in a row, we have sat together. Also, it was the day of his birthday, and I didn't want to make it obvious by saying, is it your birthday? But basically, I just made everyone go around the table, and I was asking them, when is your birthday? Before I could even talk to him, he said my birthday is today. Also, somehow I got his number from one of my friends, texted him, but I didn't say who it was. Then the next day he was like, did you text me? And I was like, no, so anyways, I could be just delusional, but have a good day. He's gonna find out that that number is yours really quickly. Like if he asks around, he's gonna figure it out. He's gonna figure it out. You're done for. But I don't know if he likes you. Cause like he was making fun of you at the beginning, but that could have just been teasing. But like at the same time, it sounded mean by the way you were describing it. It sounded mean. So I don't know. Everyone, put like the answer to this in the comments, please. Please, thank you. 60, I have a confession. Roses are red, violets are blue, and I know what you don't. You are bald and scared of giraffes too. My confession is one time in the Golden Corral, I got my period but was too scared to tell my mom, so I just didn't tell her. And we were sitting in the car and we dropped my sister off at her house and we stayed there for like 2 hours. Mind you, I'm still bleeding. I never told her because once we got home, I stopped. You should have told her. You could have bled on everything. I'm hoping you like rounded up a bundle of toilet paper and just like slapped it on your underwear or something to like at least kind of prevent it. But I understand being a bit embarrassed, so yeah. Oh, there's more. Does she know to this day? Great question, because ChatGPT doesn't even know. Yogi? Oh, he's just a wee little lad. Let's continue. This one is more of a story time. Well, it looked interesting, so I got it anyway. So when I was in freshman year of high school, me and my friends went to a football game. Of course, we never stayed in the bleachers, and we went to the back where you have to jump the fence to get in. So we did that and hung out there for 30 plus minutes just goofing off and having a fun time. A minute goes by and a different girl from our school had come and told us there was a fight between 2 people at our school. Ruh-roh. So we went over to see what was going on. We looked forward to see a guy with a broken nose and a cut on his wrist because the other guy who was fighting had a small pocket knife. He had one, of course, and we decided to get out there as quickly as possible to avoid getting in trouble from the adults that were around. We went to the middle of the fields and 3 different clusters of people were on the edges of the field. We soon heard it was 3 entire fights and they had all happened in the span of 20 minutes. We also had heard there was a gun on campus grounds in the fields. We obviously started to freak out a bit and slowly headed towards the gate you need to jump to get to the other side of. By the way, a girl we knew came running up to us and said they actually do have a gun, so we all booked it to the gate and I had to help my friends climb it. We immediately saw police at the other edge of an opening. A kid got shot and had a seizure during a fight and got rushed to the hospital. There's a second one. I hope that kid is okay though. Like seriously. Here's the second one. I am in my junior year of high school and me and a lot of my friends are doing something diabolical. Me, with too much free time, had decided to print and cut out a character from Dandy's World 200 times in different sizes to place all around the school. We haven't gotten caught yet, but it has been going on for weeks. It's a harmless, funny prank that no one knows about, and we see people in the bathrooms throwing them away and saying we need to find out who did this. Anyway, yeah, that's all. Bye-bye. Keep doing it. It's funny. Just keep doing it. Oh, he's so cute! My little bed. It's just a wee lad. It's just a wee lad. 62! I think we're gonna end it off here and then probably do another anonymous confessions soon because I have school tomorrow. I may have or may have not have killed someone before. Okay, I know you might think it's a joke, but I'm being serious. So earlier this year, I had found a hike I wanted to go on, and so I did. As I made it up, I saw a big rock. Is this gonna be like in, what's the book called? Lord of the Flies, where what's-his-face pushes the boulder down the thingy thing and crushes Biggie? Is that what this is gonna be like? Because I sure hope it's not gonna be like that, princess. I really hope not. I decided to throw it off the cliffside to see what it would do. However, at the bottom of that was a different trail to the same mountain, just the less steep side. Why didn't you check first? Princess! Oh my brother. Okay. I throw it off and a girl screams from the bottom of the mountain. I had it here let as she was walking out, so we almost died. Huh? There was blood everywhere and it looked like a murder scene. I haven't ever told anyone this, so yeah, just don't leak me or I'm going to jail. My lady! Well, anyway, let's end it there. Okay. I hope you enjoyed this anonymous confessions video. If you haven't yet, watch all the other ones that came before this. I hope you like the new intro and outro. Hopefully I can get the long form videos out more often now since like school is kind of slowing down. But anyway, bye bye princesses. Love you so much. Mwah, mwah.